fellow hunters, and welcome back to my channel. And welcome back especially to another news update video, but this one's also about Iceborne, so I'm not really sure which playlist I'm gonna put it in. Probably both. I don't know, it's confusing. But today's topic, as I alluded to in my last video, is about the fact that we're not going to be getting G rank in Monster Hunter World Iceborne. Instead, we're getting what's going to be called Master rank. And to be honest, this didn't really surprise me at all. In fact, I'm actually sad I didn't start my YouTube channel up again a week or two sooner, because I actually had this in my mind. I literally was about to make a video about what could potential names for the G rank be, and I even, like, my go-to theory was Master rank because of what made most sense. But before we get into that, actually no, let's get into it now. Why did I think specifically that we were going to get a different name, and why did I think Master rank? Well, for those of you who don't know, the reason why it's been G rank up until now is that with the previous games, whenever they had the G rank expansions, in Japan, they were referred to as G. So you had Monster, you know, they added G to the end of the name of the game, and that was their G rank expansion. Of course, when they came over to the West, we added Ultimate, because we at least have the sense to know that G is a stupid name. So Ultimate at least makes it sound better, an improvement. But, so that's the point, that's what G rank comes from. It became from the fact that it was a G rank expansion in Japan, and that rank name specifically carried over into the Western market. Now, if you focus on what Monster Hunter World has done differently compared to the older Monster Hunter games, is that they've appealed more so to the Western market. Like, there's a reason why Capcom has said that Monster Hunter World is their best-selling game of all time. It's because they had a formula that worked. They made it more casual, but then they went and they sent it to what's the word I'm looking for? They sent it to the Western markets, and it exploded in a lot. And they sold. Last I checked, it was over 6 million copies, but probably more as of now, especially since they announced Iceborne. But yeah. So, and just right down to the name, like, rather than calling it Monster Hunter 5, they called it Monster Hunter World. Rather than being on the old world, the continent that we are familiar with, they are on the new world. And everything about Monster Hunter World has been about changing up the Monster Hunter system just enough to appeal to the Western market. And if they had left it with the Monster Hunter G or Monster Hunter Ultimate, we would just assume that, you know, we would have to rebuy the entire game in order to get it. That's the way it's been up until now. And that kind of thing, although it's okay in Japan, it does not appeal to the Western market as much. So this is why they would want to, why they named the expansion Iceborne. Because naming an expansion after the theme of the expansion is more of a Western market thing than it is over in Asia. And so that's the whole idea behind Iceborne, and they took that with them with G rank, but the whole G rank Master rank thing. But at the same time, it's just because in Japan they're not calling this a G rank expansion. It's Monster Hunter World Iceborne in Japan too. And so with Japan, the reason why they call it G rank, why would they continue to call it G rank if it's not the G rank expansion? You know, it doesn't make sense. So that's why I knew already, and a lot of other creators knew or had suspicions, that we weren't getting G rank, we were getting a G rank equivalent of a different name. But why did I think Master rank weeks before? Like I said, I can't prove it. I hadn't started up my YouTube channel. But if you think about it for a minute, and you eliminate G rank, and you eliminate anything to do with Monster Hunter, and you just go, okay, you have low rank, you have high rank, so what's even higher than high rank? And if you think about it, in difficulty settings, low rank would be like easy, whereas high rank would be more of a hard difficulty, right? So when a game wants a greater difficulty setting, what did they usually do? They add something that's either master level difficulty or grandmaster, or or hardcore. Now, I don't think they're gonna go with a hardcore rank. That doesn't really ring true. And grandmaster sounds cool, but master rank gets the point across just as much. And so I figured, master rank, it rolls off the tongue nicely. And yeah, so that was why I was gonna make a video of it. But it was later confirmed by Capcom before I could even think about making a video on it, because I hadn't even gotten into making my Iceborne videos yet. And here's a clip from a podcast that Capcom had released, showcasing the fact that, that there's not going to be a G rank, and instead it's going to be called Master Rank. Of course, it's in Japanese, but you can quite clearly hear them say Master Rank. Here you go.
G 級みたいなのが出てくる。
さらに、
はい。
で G 級みたいなランク帯が出てくるんですけど、名前も今回 G ってつけてないので、
なるほど。
違うランク帯の名前で、
はい。
マスターランクっていう
マスターランク
予定ですか。
There it is. I hope that my discussion preluding to that clip kind of sheds light on why they're not calling it G rank and why they're going with Master Rank instead. It's going to be the exact same thing. It is, for all intents and purposes, G rank. But it's more just of a marketing thing, because, to appeal more to the Western audiences that are new to the series, whereas they also want to appeal to the common sense of the Japanese people, whereas since it's not a G rank expansion in name, obviously they wouldn't carry over G rank. So it makes more sense in Japan than it does here. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. And let's move on to the outro here. Well, that was it. Thank you all for watching the video. If you liked it, leave a thumbs up down there. And if you disliked it, leave a thumbs down. If you want to talk about the topic we discussed in this video, leave it down in the comments down below. If you have any feedback you would like to leave, you can do that as well. And as always, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and let the Saphire Star light your way. Later, hunters.